Hello, this is Miro Floydike talking to you about the current state of TSLBAE Packaging, which is my internet series part of Smash Bros. LOL fandom. I'm sorry if fandom doesn't fit it, I really don't care. I am not really talking about this with the script, but anyway, I would like to talk to you about some points that I would like to make. I went to this hiatus because I really wasn't making any progress. And every time I tried to do something in TSLBAE Packaging, I just started feeling like absolute shit. Like I felt like I couldn't really go on because I've hurt a lot of people in this community. I really didn't want to. I felt like a disturbance to people, and I just really didn't want to, like, make a number out of myself, because I was like in the LOL Nexus for like, I kept like saying some bullshit in there, and I really didn't feel like people there liked me at all. Because of this feeling of self-loathing, and like I just wanted to leave it down for a while and maybe expect some sort of, maybe people are, maybe I realize like something that there is some worth to it. But I really haven't realized that. Another thing is that I just announced so many projects. Like, we've got the 50 versus 50 battle and the Loyal Fumble 2 coming up. And I really am not sure. Am I just announcing projects for the mild interest that I have for them, or am I just afraid of, like, am I just thinking that because Loyal Fumble was a success, that I am trying to like make some sort of a, trying to cash in on that, because I know that my LOL doesn't have any sort of special things when compared to other LOLs. Because I feel that as LOLer I should get excited about all these announcements and all these things, and maybe like buy a Switch, but I really don't think that I have money to buy a Switch for Christmas. Or I just don't have the interest. I mean, the last Direct, I really don't like some of the things in there. Like well, I am not going to go there because I am veering off topic. But anyway, I never had the right kind of mindset when I had coming into this. And I don't play Smash competitive. I don't want to have anything to do with it for personal reasons. I don't know. Why am I doing a LOL? Because like the competitive stuff is literally everything about LOL right now. And if you don't do it, then you are objectively bad, and that's something I want to talk about. What is my objective value in regarding other LOLs? Like, what is the ranking? I know a lot of people in the LOL community don't want to do like an objective ranking, but I really could benefit from one. Like how much my LOL actually means. And if it doesn't mean the way that it could mean, like there is no reason to keep it floating, and that a lot of people are bothered by its existence, that a lot of because a lot of our other levelers don't really care about it. Well, anyway, like, then there's the fact that I make too obscure characters, let's face that. I should be making more popular characters, but I just keep making characters based on my own shitty interest that nobody really gives a shit about. And I should be giving more priority to characters that people are aware of. Nobody wants to see Moomins, or nobody wants to see Chris Thorndike, nobody wants to see some characters from old cartoons or any characters from shitty Finnish media. Nobody wants to see those. Let's face it. If people had more guts to admit that they didn't give a shit about any of the characters that I was trying to make, then maybe I would have had more courage to make like characters that people know, like Garfield or A.T. Shredder or Neo Cortex, or like those kind of characters that people know, because that's how Other Laws became more popular. And really the Loyal Fumble was the start of like Other Laws zooming past me in terms of quality. I could try to catch up, but like even then the battle doesn't look realistic, and I really don't know how to make it realistic because I just don't know. I always had this dynastic style and I don't know how to change it, and when you get used to some sort of thing, making some sort of thing for a lot of things, I can pastel some color things and make shadows and other sort of bullshit, but when it really comes to nothing, when it really comes to the fight not looking anything like a thing, and I feel if I just add some sort of like I add the KO flashes and the HUD and all, like it no longer starts to feel like a distinct wall. It just starts to feeling, it becomes even less like unique, and it just becomes yet another LOL in the internet. It's really not that good. I just don't feel like it deserves to be in the LOL community. It just looks like I am not happy to do it. I don't want people's sympathy. Let's get that clear. I don't want anybody to tell me something that isn't true. I don't want anybody to say what they like. I want everybody to like tell what I should do. What is actual objective merit? That way I can value something that I am doing. And like people that I have hurt in this community. For 8 years I have been acting like an asshole. A mad asshole. A psychopathic mad asshole who doesn't know thing about communication or compassion. I only learned it like late July of this year, when I hurt a friend. Okay, but I don't want to go more into details about that. And I feel, and I just associate with the regret, and I really don't think that there is reason to forgive me. I just want to add some to the previous bit. I'm recording this separately after the original recording, but whatever. Like, it isn't some sort of like I feel shit because I just think of all the missed opportunities that I had, but like it gripes me so much, and my own actions very much anger me because it was just not good thing to do. Last September, when a group of people that I had known for 1/4 of my life decided to kick me, I simply got very depressed. I wasn't able to function, and I didn't have anyone to talk to. Those who I managed to talk to really didn't have any good advice, to be honest. And I almost, if it wasn't for the fact that I got a boyfriend, and which is nice, but I am just imagining that I would have been much happier if I had to keep what I lost. If I had to keep that my own actions caused to, I just wouldn't feel so awfully lonely compared to other people. I just have lost. And like there's also the thing that I've been trying to improve, but I am not sure how well I am. I can sleep because I can sometimes I can just sleep into a bad mode, like I can suddenly I start feeling regret if I do something afterwards, and I should be able to talk to myself about it, but it just kicks in late, and it's a sign of that I might have some sort of like I don't work like most of the people. I've deserved every bit of feeling of loneliness that I had in my life. I deserve all of it. Basically, let's get the bullet points. 1, feeling bad because I've hurt people. 2, feeling like there's too many projects. 3, knowing some obvious flaws about the general structure of my lore and fearing to fix them because I fear it becomes less unique as a result of that. 4, too many obscure characters and not enough popular ones. 5, not knowing the actual objective value of it. And 6, not just having the right mindset that all always should have. I just don't think that I should. I have 2 other projects coming on, maybe later this year or month, and maybe you will get to see it, and I don't know, I might lose interest midway, but that's just the way it is for now.